The Tao of Self-Confidence, Episode 730. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women who have discovered their inner journey to self-confidence. Visit our website at thetaoofselfconfidence.com. Your inner journey to self-confidence awaits. Before I start today's episode, I just wanted to let you know that this will be the last episode for 2019, and we will be back on January 6, 2020. In the meantime, check out past episodes of the Tao of Self-Confidence, and I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, hello friend. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women who have discovered their inner journey to self-confidence. I'm your host today, Sheena Yap Chan, and today I have an amazing lady on the show today. She is the Philippines editor for marketing in Asia, and I'm really excited to have her on and share her story with us today on self-confidence. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Jennette Cajucom. Jennette, how are you today? Maybe you can fill in a little bit more about yourself to the listeners.
Hi, Sheena. Aside from being the country editor for marketing in Asia, I'm actually also a CEO, branding strategist who helps entrepreneurs and business owners find their true voice and translate that into a more human-centered brand.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And Jennette, what's your cultural background?
I was born and raised in Manila, Philippines. So that makes me a Filipino.
Thanks for sharing that. And what would be your favorite self-confidence quote?
My favorite self-confidence quote is from Anne Latham. She's a contributor at Forbes magazine. It's learn to create clarity and your confidence will soar.
Thanks for sharing that great quote. And in your own words, how do you define self-confidence?
I'd say it's finding that clarity within you so you can have a strong sense of yourself in putting your thoughts and your actions out to the world.
Thanks for sharing that great definition. And what was your life like before your discovery of self-confidence?
Well, during the early years of my career, everything was pretty much fueled just by the financial aspect of success, the drive to make money. While it was achievable, I realized later on that it was tiring. Actually, it became exhausting. See, imagine there are 168 hours in a week, and I recall working 120 to 130 hours of that every single week. And that meant taking care of about 3 to 5 clients simultaneously, and I practically suffered from lack of sleep, zero social life, and depression. Then my health took a toll on me eventually. While I knew I delivered results based on my clients' expectations of me, I felt I just met minimum requirements. No wow factor, no depth, no meaning, no fulfillment. I felt I could do more, but I was just too worn out and exhausted to go the extra mile.
Thanks for sharing that. And I think we all do that, right? We kind of overwork ourselves to the point that, it takes a toll on our health. It takes a toll on our confidence. And, what was that point in your life when you realized you can go out there and be who you are today, have that confidence? What was that aha moment?
Well, it was actually more of a moment of, realization and clarity. And unlike other situations, mine was a bit of an emotional awakening kind of thing. I realized that all the work that I've been doing in the past, regardless if I liked it or not, was actually preparing me for the life that I have today. And all those years that I was just doing work that I could monetize on, and all those years that got me stressed and burned out, was actually teaching me to find that concurrence, my ikigai, so to speak, as well as how I can make it more about meaningful work. And I've eventually learned to stop playing the blame game, and I've learned to stop complaining, and instead I shifted my perspective and asked myself the question, what is life trying to teach me? When I finally got the answers, it was like, a liberation from a bondage that I had just actually created in my head all along. And then when I saw the clarity, I felt free.
Thanks for sharing that. And, sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, right? With the limitations we put on ourselves, not realizing we can change that at any given moment. And, sometimes we have to go through things that we go through to learn a lesson or to teach us something or to help us grow and become stronger as a person. And because of your realizations, what's your life been like now?
Yeah, my friends and former coworkers were actually the first one to notice the changes, the manifestations. A lot have said I look genuinely happier in my photos, in my social media, I guess. Then I also started to engage in more meaningful conversations with them. They said they could really tell that I was enjoying what I was doing ever since, I started this new chapter in my life. And more than that, I felt at peace and more empowered. After I started really giving my heart and soul to work, after giving real value, the right opportunities started knocking at my door. I mean, from collaborations to partnerships to client projects, even to opportunities I never thought I even deserved. I mean, with the transition that came along, there was also my desire to also empower others, and mostly are women who were in the same journey that I had been.
Thanks for sharing that. And, to the woman who's listening to your episode, she may be in her own journey to self-confidence. What would be that one tip you would give to her?
Yes. I guess I'd say, take time to find that clarity within yourself. Know who you are and your purpose, because who you are is actually your gift to the world. When you get to that point, you're on the road to self-confidence.
Thanks for sharing that great tip. And I totally believe, having clarity and having a purpose really does help us boost our confidence and, take action on what we want to do. So thanks for sharing that. And if our listeners wanted to get to know a little bit more about you and what you do, or check out some of your work, is there any links or social media profiles we can connect with?
They can find me on LinkedIn. They can look me up, Jennette Cajucom. And yeah, they can also read my content on marketinginasia.com.
Thanks for sharing that. And to our listeners, if you want to connect with Jennette, you can also head on over to thetowofselfconfidence.com and search for Jennette's name. Her show notes will pop up along with everything else that we talked about. And I really just want to thank Jennette for taking the time to share her story and tips with us on self-confidence. So thank you so much, Jennette.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheena, for your time as well. Thank you for this opportunity.
Not a problem. It was really great having you on the show. And to the listeners, this is just a reminder that this will be the last episode of 2019, and we'll be back on January 6, 2020. Again, thank you for your continued support, and I just want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of The Tao of Self-Confidence. Want to learn how you can use podcasting to market your business? Download your free report by visiting our website at thetowofselfconfidence.com. Your inner journey to self-confidence awaits.